Oh, hello everyone. So this is what I call the Insights briefing for Founders Friday. So when we used to do the physical events at the Tuss Park Eagle Lab co-working space, the format for the Founders Friday events was always the same. The first hour from 10 to 11 was what we call the Insights briefing, where me and up to three other people would talk about what was new with Newcastle Startup Week, Founders Friday, changes to the events or the initiatives that we were doing, talk about latest opportunities to start or grow business in the northeast of England, anything that we were aware of that we thought would be useful to the people that came along to the events, or people who were watching the events through the Facebook live streams that we were doing at the time. Obviously, things are very different now. We're not doing the physical events, we're doing it all online, and Founders Friday is now part of the online Startup Week community. So started again at the end of last year, and been featuring guest speakers, doing show and tells, talking about their business. But one thing I haven't really been doing in the same way that I was doing before was the insights briefings. So I thought it was about time I got back to that format, because I think it was really useful, and people did seem to like it the way we did it before. So lots have been going on. It's the start of a new year. Really excited about the weeks and the months ahead. So I thought I'd share some of the things that I've been doing in the last few weeks, and also things that are coming up next month in February. So the first thing I'll do, I'm going to share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, so just bear with me a second. Okay. Right, so the first thing I wanted to talk about is make some changes that I've been making to the Newcastle Startup Week website. So previously, when we did the physical events, the website was very much centered around the physical events, the physical 5-day Newcastle Startup Week events that only took place in May. So everything was all about what was coming up at the event, speakers, new announcements, and we didn't really talk about much else, or I didn't talk about much else on the website. There was some blogs throughout the year, but it was very much about the actual event, and encouraging people to sign up for tickets and buy tickets and come along to the event. But what I think is, I think every week is a startup week. Don't need to wait until May. Don't need to wait until September. Every single week of the year can be a startup week. Doesn't matter when you start. There's always people who want to start a business or thinking about starting a business. So what I've been planning to do, and I've started to do, I want the Newcastle Startup Week website now to be an all year round resource. Okay, so the blog in particular, what I've been doing with that is I'm now starting to write weekly blogs, almost weekly blogs. That is going to increase. So I'm aiming to do at least one blog a week, and it's likely that there's going to be a lot more than that. When I used to work for Sage years ago, I was averaging a blog every single day. So, and I do like blogging, and I do like sharing information and advice that's practical information and advice that helps people start and grow a business. So I want to get back to that sort of thing. So I'll show you the blog if you haven't been on there before, or you haven't been on it for a while. So first thing I'll say is I'd encourage you to subscribe to the blog. So I do send out newsletters mostly to people who have been to the events in the past. So I've got a pretty large database of just over 3,000 people who've been, past delegates who've been to the event. But it's a bit sporadic. I tend to talk about new things that are coming up. But I'm aware that a lot of great content doesn't necessarily get seen by those people. Not everybody reads their emails. Not everyone opens them or clicks through. It's just a fact of life that people are busy. But what I thought is, if you want to see things as they go up, you can subscribe to the blog. There's just a little box in the top right hand corner if you're viewing it on a desktop, or if you're viewing it on a mobile device. You have to scroll down, and it's underneath the blogs at the bottom of the screen. But you simply just put your email address in there, subscribe to it, and then every time a new blog goes up on the website, you'll get a little alert with a link back to the blog. So I would encourage you all to subscribe to that if you're interested and you want to see what's going up, because then you can obviously decide if you want to go there. But you can see just from the heading, but you get to see it as soon as it goes up. So some things that have been published lately, I'm going to talk about this a little bit later. I've just done a video on how to achieve well-being at work with Steve Underwood, the managing partner of Dentsu Aegis, which is one of the world's top digital marketing advertising agencies. So that's a really great video. It's available on our YouTube channel, and it was originally done as a LinkedIn live video, but I've now put it on the blog as well, because I think it deserves to be seen by as many people as possible. There's a really good blog there about how to grow your business with public sector contracts sourced by Opportunity. So Opportunity is a really cool new platform that it will source relevant public sector contracts and tender opportunities for your business based on the criteria that you specify, and it'll collate them all together and send them to you. And why that's really important is that there are loads of opportunities for small businesses to do this type of work, but there are so many different portals, tender portals. It would be impossible for any one business or any individual to check them all, but Opportunity is doing this for you. So if you read about that, you can see how it all works, and you can actually sign up for a free 14-day trial to see how it works and start benefiting immediately from that. Loads of other good stuff in here, some of it you might have seen already, but I'm writing original blogs, but I'm also embedding video content, interviews that I've been doing. There's loads on there actually if you go back. Other things on the right hand side here, you'll see I'm just featuring some of the products or services that I think are particularly useful to new businesses or established micro businesses who just want to run their business a bit better and more efficiently. So I've only included things here that I genuinely believe in and that I use myself. So again, I've talked about Opportunity. If you click on these images on the right hand side, so the first one, if you want to join the Startup Week community, you can click on that. But if you want to learn more about Opportunity, just click on that image, that logo, and this is the blog I was telling you about. Explains all about it. HubSpot. So I use HubSpot. I've been using it for about 4 years now. So HubSpot is an amazing platform where it's all centered around a CRM, customer relationship management system. So all of your contacts of your existing customers or clients, potential customers and clients can all be stored in that one place. And then everything is centered around that. So the HubSpot CRM is completely free. Anybody can sign up for that. So I would encourage everybody to use the HubSpot CRM platform for free. You can sign up via this blog. And then you do get some free marketing tools for that. That might be enough for some of you, but it's great that everything's all in one place. But then if you do want to upgrade to have more advanced marketing tools, which is what I've got, it's around about £45 a month to unlock the extra marketing tools. But I wouldn't encourage you to do that immediately. I would encourage people to sign up for the CRM first, the free CRM first, have a play around with that. Once you're comfortable with the way it works, then you can upgrade to the marketing tools. Google Workspace, so most people will be familiar with Gmail and Google Drive and all that sort of stuff. But if you want to run your business more efficiently and be more professional, so if you want your own, so instead of paul.lancaster@gmail.com, you've got paul@newcastlestartupweek.com. If you want everything like all the different tools that you can think of, all your documents, video, the Google Sheets, the Google Docs, you want everything all in one place in a professional space with additional storage and additional features. You can sign up again for a free 14-day trial if you go through this link. But you can also get 10% discount for the first 12 months. If you email me, I've got some special codes that you can use to unlock that 10% discount. Trello, I swear by Trello. I run my whole business through Trello now, as well as the Hubspot CRM and things like that. But this is how I stay organized and keep on top of all the tasks that I've got. So this little blog just explains how I use it and encourages you to sign up for Trello for free. There is a paid for version. I don't use that at the minute, but I think I'm probably going to start using the paid for version, just because I've got so many boards running at the moment with different clients. But for a lot of people, the free version is more than enough. Okay, so that's it about the blog. Okay, so yeah, subscribe to the blog, enter your email address there, and you'll see things as soon as they go up. Want to talk about the community. So a lot of you watching this will already be a member of the Startup Week community, the online Startup Week community. But if you're not, then I'll explain a little bit more about what it is. So I said before, Newcastle Startup Week was a physical 5-day event that used to take place every May. Obviously, because of COVID, we can't do physical events anymore. So last year, 2020, I decided I wanted to create this online space, this online community where we could provide daily inspiration, advice, and support for people who wanted to start or grow a business. Wasn't quite sure the best way to do it beyond doing the blogs and the social media, which I've been doing for years. And I thought, actually, I think the best way to do it is to create a private Facebook group. So the way this works, you sign up to become a member of the online Startup Week community. It was £75 for 12 months. It's gone up now to £150 for 12 months at the start of January. So, but people can join anytime, any day of the year. You can join the online Startup Week community. And as soon as you join, you get invited to join the private Facebook group. And you also get invited to book a one-to-one welcome call and business consultation with myself. And that can be from between 30 minutes to an hour max. And in that 1 hour, what I'll usually do a bit of prep to find out a bit more about you if I can. Then on the call, we'll talk about where you are right now, like what you're trying to do with your business, so your organization, what your plans are, what you might be stuck on. And 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10, I can usually help people on the call. I can usually fix the problem. I can signpost them to some useful or relevant resources. I can give them some advice, some motivation, inspiration to keep them going on the call. I'll also do some follow-up with them as well. So whatever we've discussed on the call, if there's another way I can help them, I will. And a lot of the time, what people want is a bit of encouragement and support and reassurance that they're on the right track. Some people want definitely some really practical, tangible digital marketing or social media advice, which I can help them on. Other people have great products and services, but they don't have an audience or a following. So what I'll do is I'll amplify their reach. So I'll share their content through my network, because I've got around 30,000 followers across all my social media platforms. So I can help amplify the reach. Or other ways I can do it, I can feature them in blogs, or I can invite them to do interviews with me. So I've been doing that with some of the members. I've been doing some LinkedIn Live videos, some YouTube videos, featuring them in the Facebook group. So whatever it is you need, I can help you as soon as you join the Startup Week community and book that one-to-one. But beyond that, obviously, you're a part of the online community and you get access to all the other members in the Facebook group. So at the minute, there's about 182 people in there, all really great people, all really passionate about supporting startups and small businesses, or running their own startup and small business. Very collaborative, very supportive and encouraging, great place to be. It's really important to surround yourself with like-minded people who will motivate and inspire you, especially now, because we can't do that with the physical events. It's even more important to be in amongst like-minded people. So that is an all year round thing. every Monday to Friday, I'll share some content in the Facebook group according to the 5 themes that have been used in the Startup Week event since 2017. So Monday is Inspiration Day, Tuesday is Getting Started, Wednesday is Funding and Finance, Thursday is Growing and Scaling, Fridays Keep Going or Pivot. So as a bare minimum, every day I will share something along those 5 themes. So these are either things that my own thoughts and ideas on these topics, or some useful resources or content that I can signpost you to. And also people are encouraged obviously to post their own content, links back to their products or services, ask for help and advice, Q&As. It's your community to use. Some communities, Facebook groups, don't like you talking about your own business. I want people talking about their business. I want this to be a collaborative space where people can network, support, encourage each other, do business with each other. And we do find that some of the members are doing business with each other and partnering up and supporting each other, which is great to see. And that's what it's all about. So yeah, encourage you to take a look at that. If you're not already a member, to sign up. Just click on that button there. You can read all about it, what's in it for you, some great recommendations and feedback, and different reasons why you might want to join. So yeah, if join if you can. If you're already a member and you know someone else that you think would benefit from being part of the community, please encourage them to join. Could be someone, just a friend, a colleague, a partner that you think needs a bit of extra advice and support or inspiration or motivation. Could be someone who's thinking of starting a business. Could be someone who's recently started a business, someone who's already up and running, but just again needs that extra support and advice and encouragement. It could be someone who's just wants to learn how to be more entrepreneurial. So there could be a student, there could be working for a big business and they just want to understand this startup community, this entrepreneurial mindset a bit better. They might want to join. It could be a client or a partner of yours that you think they would be a better client or partner of yours if they were in here. So if it would benefit you and your business for them to be in this community, then encourage them to join as well. So yeah, spread the word. Let's get as many people in there as possible. The other thing that's new for 2021, because the one-to-one consultations that I've been doing with new members have been going so well and the feedback's been so positive, and I know it really helps people, benefits people, and I enjoy doing it. I decided that actually a lot of people, they do need more than just an hour. Most people do need a lot more than an hour. Even if they know what they need to do, they can get stuck, they can get distracted, they can lose focus. There's so many demands on the time. So based on what people have saying, my own experience, I've been doing this sort of thing for about 15 years, working for enterprise agencies, youth enterprise schemes. I've been doing signposting, matchmaking, introductions, business advice for years on an almost daily basis. I know some of these common problems, and I've also experienced them myself, even running my own business since 2016. But one thing that I've been doing is the 5 themes that I mentioned before. I've actually been living my professional and personal life according to those same 5 themes since December 2019. So every Monday is Inspiration Day, every Tuesday is Getting Started, every Wednesday is Funding and Finance, every Thursday is Growing and Scaling, and every Friday is Keep Going or Pivot. Because that's been working so well for me, structuring my week according to those 5 themes, I've been a lot more focused and a lot more productive. So what I now want to do is I want to share that system, that 5-day system, the Startup Week system, with as many people as possible, and because I think it will really benefit them. So I've created a new thing which I'm calling the 5-Star Focus Program. Okay, so what this is, it's an intense, I say it's intense, but it's fun as well. It's a really focused program, which I'm running on the 2nd week of every month now. So over the course of 5 days, the way it works is I'm looking for up to 5 people max to work with on a one-to-one basis on the second week of every month. I did this for the first time a couple of weeks ago in January, and it worked really, really well. I had 3 small business owners took part in it, and it was brilliant. Like I loved working with them. They really benefited from it. They were so productive and so focused, and it gave them the clarity that they needed to push on with their business. So the way it works is, you can read all about it here, but every morning, usually a morning, I'll do a one-to-one Zoom chat with each of the participants. On day one, the inspiration day, we'll talk about what motivates them, what inspires them, what G's them up, why they're doing what they're doing, and gets them to remember that and gets them inspired and fired up again. Off the back of that conversation, I'll then create a Trello board, which I mentioned before, which is a online series of to-do list, basically. So it's a series of tasks based on what they said they want to achieve. I'll split that down into a backlog of tasks for each of the days, each of the 5 days. And then I'll pull that together for them. There'll be a series of tasks in there, some for them to do, some for me to do, and on each of those 5 days. So we'll spend an hour together at the start of each day. We'll talk about the tasks ahead for the day. And then the next day we'll catch up and we'll talk about how things have been going, and we'll keep it going. But basically, I'm working alongside them on a one-to-one basis to help them achieve their aims across the 5 days. So if you and what you find is, because I'm obviously not their boss, but having someone to be accountable to, or knowing that you've set these tasks and the things that you've said you want to do, and you've got someone fighting your corner, or supporting you and encouraging you and backing you up, it motivates you and inspires you to actually do what you set out to do. So it's a really powerful way of doing it. If you do it, once a week or once a month, you're not going to get these things. That you need that burst of activity, and you need to put everything down in one place. So the feedback, like I say, was great. All 3 that I worked with, every day, they made so much progress. And then on the final day, on the Friday, this was an optional thing, but we got together as a group, and it was lovely to see the 3 vibing off each other, bouncing off each other, and they've all been supporting each other as well since, and started collaborating and supporting each other. So that's been so nice to see. Each of them still have their Trello board. They didn't achieve everything they set out to do in the week, but they did achieve a lot, and they've still got those Trello boards to work through, and they're still part of the Startup Week community, because that's included. If they're not already a member of the Startup Week community, they get to be a member of that, so I can still help them on an ongoing basis. And if they are already a member, then they just have to upgrade to this extra 5-star focus program. So if you think you need some clarity and focus, if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed or a little bit stuck with where you are, and you're not making as much progress as you'd like, this is a really powerful way to do it. So like I say, I'm looking for up to 5 people max every month. The next one is going to be in February, between the 8th and the 12th of February. I've already got 1 person signed up for it. Looks like I'm going to have another one signed up later today. So I've currently got 3 spots left for February. So if you like the sound of it, you want to do it, book up now. You can either book directly through the website. It's for non-members, it's £500, but if you're an existing member of the Startup Week community, it's £425, because you've already paid the £75. Or if you're one of the new members who are paying £150, that'll be reduced further. That'll be £350 on top of the £150 that you've already paid. But you can email me or message me for information on that. But yeah, check out that. And again, sign up if you like the sound of it. Send me a message if you want to know a little bit more how best to do it. Or if you know anyone, again, that you think would really benefit from it, please spread the word and encourage them to check it out. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm going to talk about some things that have been happening this over the past week. So we had Microbiz Matters Day. That was on the 8th of January, which was really great. Check out microbizmatters.co.uk, where you can see loads of videos, all the live streams that took place on that day. That day was all about celebrating and supporting micro businesses, which are 0 to 9 employee businesses. The vast majority of businesses in the UK are micro. So it was really lovely to see some of the Startup Week community members taking part in that. So really nice to see Katie Stidolf, Ian Farrer, Nicola Jane Little, all taking part in the videos. So check that out if you didn't get a chance to see it the first time. I did a video as well where I talked about what I was working on now and with Startup Week community and the new Tribes platform that I'm working on as well. Oops. I mentioned the 5-star focus program. I did that a couple of weeks ago, and that worked so well. Really excited about how that went. I'll admit, I wasn't totally sure how well it would go. I believe in it, and I thought it would benefit others. But it's like anything, until you do it, you don't really know. But from the first conversation that I had with each of the participants, I just knew it was going to work, and it was so exciting to see that happen. So that's why I want to do it every month. Just want to give a shout out to everybody that's been really active in the Facebook group lately. It's really important, and it's lovely to see you all supporting each other and also asking for help and encouragement. I'm looking out for people all the time. If you're a member of the Startup Week community, the front of mind, you get priority. That's one of the things, is I want to prioritize the members of the Startup Week community. So if you want my time, my expertise, my focus, the best way to do that is to be a member of the Startup Week community, and also the 5-star focus program. Then you get that intense period with me as well, that real intense focus. But I just wanted to say a shout out to some new members of the Startup Week community who just joined. So Martin Ashburn from the Escape Key, which are some amazing escape rooms in Newcastle. Unfortunately, because of COVID, you can't go there at the minute, but he does have a really cool outdoor activity adventure game called Rosie's Charm that you can do along the quayside and around Newcastle through your phone. So check out the Escape Key. I can put a link under here so you can find it. But yeah, if you're looking for some fun things to do, which are COVID safe because it's outdoors, if you're looking for things to do as a couple or maybe with your family, then check out the outdoor adventure Rosie's Charm. And as soon as it reopens, I'm really keen to go back there and do something with some of the members of the Facebook group, hopefully. But I did go for a sneaky peek. He did give me a brilliant tour of the Escape Key, and you can check out some photos of that and see what it's like inside if you go to my Instagram account, which is just Lord Lancaster. So really cool photos on there. Also wanted to welcome Cheryl Hill, who is the founder of a company called We Are Chill. So Cheryl, she's originally from Blackpool. She grew up in Washington, and she's been living in Manchester for the past 10 years or so. Done some amazing things over there, very active in the startup small business community, running events, community engagement, doing loads of cool stuff, digital marketing, social media, and she's just about to move back to the Northeast. She's coming back to Washington, so it's really exciting, really cool to have someone like her coming to the Northeast. I had a really nice one-to-one chat with her the other day, where I gave her some tips and advice on which communities, which networks to join and which events to go to. So really nice and really happy to have her in the Startup Week community Facebook group. So welcome, Cheryl. Really excited to have you here. Yeah, done some really cool interviews, which you can see on the YouTube channel with, I'll bring it up and I'll hopefully stop it from, whoa. Okay, I'll stop that from playing. So just done some interviews as I mentioned before, I did one with Stephen Underwood on how to achieve well-being at work, but I've also done another one with Tim Ward on how to grow your business with public sector contracts. Loads of good videos on there. I think Julian's is down here somewhere. Let's have a look. Oh, I've done a book review of the Small Business Marketing for Dummies book, which I co-authored. There's a live Q&A with Julian Dodd on yoga for the body you're in. So let's have a look at that. So in that, yeah. Talk about how her love of yoga from a young age has stayed with Gillian for the past 30 years and how she's helping others discover the benefits of doing it, no matter what shape, size, or level of ability, through our online yoga classes and yoga retreats, and how you can take part in them if you can book online. Gillian, she's a member of the Startup Week community. She's been, she runs her online yoga classes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. But she also does them on evenings, on Sunday evenings and Tuesday evenings. So if you like the sound of doing online yoga from the comfort of your own home, and it's all done via Zoom, you can have your camera off, so you don't have to be seen, but you can watch Gillian and maybe the others who want to take part. I love what Gillian's doing, and her passion for this is really infectious, and it's important to get people active, and it's good for the physical well-being, but also the mental well-being. So if you like the sound of that, or you know someone that you think would benefit from it, please check that out. Along the lines of the I mentioned about the 5 themes that I've been using for Startup Week, but also the Facebook group, and I've been living my personal and professional life according to the same 5 themes, and now the 5 themes are in the 5-star focus program. I've started writing a book. So I've actually started writing a book which I've titled Start Something New, and it's all about how to start something new, how to start a new project, a new business, a new organization, how to keep yourself motivated and inspired, and it's centered on these 5 themes. So writing is something that I really like doing. I used to be a blogger for companies I work for. Really like blogging. Kind of haven't done that for a little while. I have co-authored a book, The Small Business Marketing for Dummies, which came out in December 2013. Too long ago. It's about time I pulled my finger out and got on with actually writing a new book. So at the end of last year, I decided writing is something that I really want to do. I've set myself a commitment, thanks to David Wilkinson, a coach I've been working with. He got me to set a commitment at the end of last year. The writing a book was something that I really want to do. It's important. It's a great way to package things up and get this message out about the 5-day themes, the Startup Week system, the 5-star focus system, but into a book, into something tangible that can benefit many others. So I'm busy working that, and I haven't done it every day, but I am aiming to write for at least 1 hour every day going forward. So I've missed some days. I didn't get really going until 2 weeks ago, but I'm doing almost every day. I'm doing an hour, and just sitting down and carving that time out and committing to it. It's flowing really well. And I'm excited by what I'm doing there, and I'm aiming to have that book done by, I'm going to say, the end of April or May, beginning of May. That's what I'm aiming to have the book written and done, and then the second half of this year will be about getting it out there, getting it published. I'm looking for a publisher. I could self-publish, but I'm actually looking for a publisher right now, and looking into that and finding the right one. So you've heard it first here. I am writing a book, and it's going to be called Start Something New, and I hope you will all buy it when it comes out, because I think it'll benefit you all. Some things that are coming up. So the deadline for the self-assessment is with HMRC for self-employed is this Sunday, the 31st of January. If you haven't done it yet, Some of you will have an accountant who's taken care of that. If you haven't done it yet, I would encourage you not to leave it to the last minute, because it can take a good few hours to do it properly. So set that time aside. Don't leave it to the last minute. Set aside all of Sunday afternoon if you can. Usually there is a fine. In the past, it's always been £100 for late penalty charge. So if you don't get it in, if you don't submit it online by midnight on the 31st of January, you do normally get charged. But I was just reading before this year, I think because of COVID, they've decided that they're not going to fine people immediately. You are actually going to get a given until the 28th of February to submit it online. But again, don't leave it to the last minute. The sooner you do it, the better. Get it done, then you don't have to worry about it, and you can crack on and focus on your business, running your business. I'm going to bring this up. So I mentioned David Wilkinson before. So David, I've been working with David since the end of May last year. He's a fantastic coach. He only works with men. Some coaches only work with women, but David's realized that it seems to resonate best with men. That's where he wants to focus on how to make men the best version they can be, the best father, the best partner, the best business owner, leader. So he talks regularly about physical fitness, mental fitness, money, business, whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve to be the best version that you can be. That's what David helps you do. So I've been working with him. Usually every 2 weeks we'll have a one-to-one Zoom chat, and then every week we have a group conversation with other clients as well, which is really powerful and really valuable. So on Monday, myself and David, we're going to do a LinkedIn live stream video on coaching men to transform their world. So that'll be at 9 o'clock on Monday, Monday the 1st of February. That'll be live streamed on LinkedIn, so you can watch it live as it happens through my LinkedIn profile, or you can watch it on replay afterwards through LinkedIn. I'm also going to simultaneously live stream it onto Twitter, so I'm at Lord Lancaster. I think I'm also going to live stream it into the private Startup Week Community Facebook group, and afterwards I'll upload it to the Newcastle Startup Week YouTube channel as well. So lots of different ways that you can watch that video and share it with others. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I think a lot of people are going to benefit from watching that. Okay, yeah. There's also going to be a Monday meetup. So what we're going to do going forward, this is a new thing from February onwards. On the first Monday of every month, between 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock, we're going to have just a drop-in session for members. So we'll run that. I think we're going to run that as a room within the Facebook group. I've never actually done this before, so I'll be figuring out for the first time, but members can join us and just drop in, have a chat, bit of informal networking, but it's just more of a social thing. So if you want to have a drink, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, I'll be in there. I'll probably be having a beer or two. Katie Stidolf, she'll be in there as well, because she's helping me. She's one of the moderators for the Facebook group. So love to see you all in there between 7 and 8, and that's only for members of the Startup Week community. If we can't do it in the room, we'll do it in Zoom, but plans are to do it within the Facebook group room. Thursday, first Thursday of every month as well. It was called Thursday Think, but Katie's partner Ross, he's come up with the idea, well, you have found this Friday, why don't you call it Thinkers Thursday? So we're going to call it Thinkers Thursday from now on. First Thursday of every month between 8:30 and 9:30. Again, it's just a drop-in session for members of the Startup Week community. You can just come in and you can just have a chat, just an informal chat about how things are going, talk about business, talk about non-business. When we've done it so far, it's just really nice start to the day to catch up with other members and kind of give each other a little encouragement and boost. I'm going to be running my next 5-star focus program between the 8th and the 12th of February. So again, like I say, if you want to take part in that, book your spot now. There are currently one spot's gone already. Another one I think is going to go today. So there's definitely 3 spots left. So if you want to do it, do that today, or as soon as you see this, the sooner the better. Other thing, Digital Union, some of you will know Digital Union is a membership organization run by Generator. It was a paid for membership, but they've started doing free networking events every 2 weeks, breakfast networking events every 2 weeks. So the next one will be on Wednesday the 10th, and it's from 11 o'clock onwards. I think it's from 11 till 12:30. And it's just, if you're a small business owner, a micro business owner, particularly in the digital or creative industries, it's a really good way to meet other like-minded people and to grow your network. So I would encourage you to have a look at that. And the next Founders Friday event is going to be on Friday the 26th. So I'm looking for guest speakers. Priority is given to the members of the Start Week community. So if you want to do a 15-20 minute presentation about your business, your products, your services, or if you want to do a longer, more in-depth masterclass, love you to do that. So just drop me a message or send me an email, paul@newcastlestartupweek.com. Okay, well, I think that is it for my insights briefing. So that's it. I'm going to stop this now. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to come back up. I'm going to be back on a bit later with some more videos and more tips and tricks on and show and tells on some things that I think that some of you will find useful and people have said they would like to know more on. So enjoy the rest of the day. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you're not already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Currently got just under 200 subscribers. I'm trying to get 1,000. The magical 1,000 is what I'm aiming for. If you like it, subscribe, and encourage others to subscribe as well. Okay, that's it for now. I'll be back very soon. See you later.